All right, so we will go ahead and get started. We're in a little bit different location. We're in my car. I'm parked in a gas station doing this. I'm driving back from helping my sister move in back into her house in North Carolina, and I thought one thing we could talk about today would be eating on the road. I know right now a lot of us are either not going anywhere or we're just going to the grocery store because of the self-quarantine. But obviously, hopefully this comes to an end and we'll all be getting back on the road. And what's going to be happening is, you travel, especially when we travel for swim meets, like if we go down to Savannah, or even if we're going to Atlanta, we don't always have access to, let's say, crunchy carrots and apples and fruit and, those healthy things that we can cook at, from the comfort of our own home. We often may be stuck with, what are the options at Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell or McDonald's or Burger King or all of those restaurants. And so what I wanted to take a moment to talk to you guys about was kind of trying to pick the healthiest option for your body on the road and making sure that, you're picking, option that's good for you, that's not going to make you feel sluggish, especially if you have to perform in a race. So I just wanted to go through a couple of things that, would make you feel that maybe make you feel a lot better than a double Whopper with cheese and bacon. So one of the first things you can do is, if you're a big fan of Chick-fil-A, they offer like a grilled nugget option, and that can be a little bit easier on your tummy than maybe say something fried. You have the choice of sauce, but be careful with a lot of those sauces because sometimes they can contain a lot of sugar, and that sugar can be bad for our system if we eat too much of it. So grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-A are always a good option. You can always get grilled options are a lot better than, let's say, fried. So you can get a grilled sandwich instead of like a fried sandwich. You can get a salad. Chick-fil-A offers a lot of salads. So does McDonald's. Wendy's offers one. If you're able to go to a Panera, they have a lot of good salads. But the other thing I want to address with salads is salad dressing. Salad dressing a lot of times has a lot of either sugar in it or lots of like unnecessary stuff that we don't really need with our body. It's not as good as we think it might be. And sometimes we make the salad less healthier when we add all that dressing on. So if you're going to add dressing, what you want to do is you want to kind of stick to maybe just a little bit. You don't need to drown your lettuce in it. So it tastes just as good, I promise. So salads are always a good option. Grilled food is a good option. Taco Bell is actually one of the healthiest options. You can get a burrito with black beans and rice, and some chicken, and that will qualify for your carbs and your protein. Black beans are really good. They're high in protein. You get some minerals, you get your carbs, and you'll also get your protein from your chicken. But, I want you guys to be looking out for that. I was thinking a lot about nutrition on this drive and thinking, do I want something that's going to make me feel like super heavy and super like, sluggish when I get out of the car? Do I want something that I'll feel a little bit better? So maybe they're not always the best options, but, looking for those healthy options out there. So that was just kind of my little spiel on nutrition. The second thing I want to talk about is making sure we're paying attention to the detail. On Wednesday, I'm going to give you guys a new dry land. So we'll be kind of like what we did on Monday. Hopefully the quality of the video will be a little bit better. I know it was a little pixelated. We will do a new dryland routine. Make sure when you are doing these dryland routines, you are paying attention to your form. Sloppy form is not good for your body. If we do the little things wrong, there's no way we can do those big things. And those are our goals of those big things later. And we want to have a solid foundation on those details. So making sure our knees are pointing in the right direction, making sure our bottom is, going all the way down, making sure our knees aren't going over our toes, making sure our toes are pointing all the way forward. They're not pointing in one direction or the other. So making sure that we've got good overall body mechanics. And that's part of paying attention to the details. And if it takes you a little bit longer to do it correctly, that is 10 times better than pumping out 10 really not so good, let's say push-ups or burpees. I would much rather you do 5 really, really, really good ones in the span it takes you to do 10 not so good ones. All right, so make sure we are paying attention to those details, right? If you're not thinking, you're not practicing. Okay. So making sure you're paying attention to those details. Also, if you're missing the feeling of your heart racing and bumping out of your chest from the pool, one way to do this is running. If you have a backyard, if you have somewhere where you can run, just go and run as fast as you can, just as long as you can, and take a break and catch your breath, and that work on making sure your heart stays in shape. Running is one of the best ways to make sure that your heart can stay in shape, and we don't lose that feeling of being that good heart pounding that we get when we are in the pool. All right, make sure that you're listening to your body. All right, but you're also you're pushing that next level. Well, and a recap for today, just as a recap, remember, when you're on the road, look at what you're eating. Is it grilled or is it fried? Am I dousing my salad in a ton of dressing, or am I, just using just enough to make it, add a little flavor? Am I picking something that's going to benefit my body, or am I picking something that's going to hurt my body? All right. We want to be good to our bodies because these are the only bodies that we have for the rest of our whole lives. We don't get a new one. So we want to make sure that we're treating it really well, especially as athletes. We have to take extra care to make sure that we are, taking that, going above and beyond one step to take care of our bodies, because we can't perform our best when we're not taking care of our bodies. And that's a little bit challenging to do on the road. So, look at what you're eating. Are the grilled nuggets, is that a better option than the fried nuggets? And, you can play around with it and what things make you feel better. All right. So, and it's different for everyone. Everyone will have different needs. Secondly, paying attention to detail. Paying attention to detail is so important. All right. That goes back to the nutrition. That's a big detail of being an athlete is your nutrition. Are you paying attention to the needs of your body nutritionally, not just physically, but nutritionally? Are you getting those vitamins? Are you getting those minerals? Are you eating good healthy food, or are you eating crummy, like food that makes us feel super heavy and yucky? All right. And then finally, make sure we're keeping that heart in shape. Make sure we're doing our exercises. Running is a really good way. You don't have to run 10 miles. You don't have to run 5 miles. You don't have to run a whole mile. You can just run around your backyard in circles. If you have a dog, you can run around with your dog. Okay. Well, that is it for today. I miss you guys a whole lot. You guys are super, super awesome. And I hope that we get back in soon. You guys are doing great. And hopefully I get to see you all soon. All right. It was good to talk to you. I'll see you guys on Wednesday with a new dryland routine. And I'm out. Have a good day. Bye, guys.